Unfortunately, right now, your money doesn't buy much if you have to go to a bank, right? Because you have to put so much money down and you have so much interest. The market is nuts. All right. The market is nuts. Like I am seeing it every day. We're putting offers out every week. We're putting offers out. Right. Remember, I have 15 virtual assistants that do nothing but put offers out on deals all across the country. The storage market, I know every market in every state pretty much. All right. Because we put offers in almost every state now. And the market is crazy. And the reason why I say the market is crazy is just because there's two things. One of them is that your money right now, let's say you have 50,000 or 100,000 or 200 or 300,000, your money is really not buying a lot of property. Because if you're thinking that you have to go to a bank and get a loan, then you're typically going to have to put 25 to 30% down on a property. And your interest rates are going to be anywhere from like 7.5 to 10.5, depending on what type of a loan. This is exactly what I talked about last week. All right, is all of the financing. This is a really, really big topic right now. And it's a really important topic to understand. Unfortunately, right now, your money doesn't buy much if you have to go to a bank, right? Because you have to put so much money down and you have so much interest, right? So, this is why we really push seller financing. We really push creative structure dealing. When I'm talking to owners, I'm like, look, let's come up with a structure that makes you happy and me happy. Because going to the bank is only going to make the bank happy, right? So let's come up with a way to do it. And I'm going to tell you, owners, like if you are this type of a person where you can just go talk to owners and be realistic and say, look, I mean, the truth is like it sucks out there right now. And I know you want to sell your storage facility. I get it. So like let's work out a deal. So for instance, like one deal right now in we have in Pennsylvania, it's two facilities. It's total like 125 doors for the two facilities. They're kind of right next to each other in this little tiny town. And the owner wants to sell. He wants to sell. And this is one of my virtual assistants found this deal. And he's calling my virtual assistant and saying, like, when are you going to get the offer? When are you going to get the offer? And his price is $850,000 cash or bank financing. Or if we want to owner finance, it's $975,000, right? So this is a very, very normal scenario right now, right? All owners are open to, they understand that if you're going to have to go to a bank and get financing, the price for the property is going to have to be lower than if we could sell or finance that property, right? So I want to make sure whether or not you buy my deal analyzer or not, you are not just putting in one offer. If you go to Crexy and you look at a facility and find a facility and talk to the realtor is expecting one offer and that's it. They present the offer and the owner says no. But like if you give them an offer letter where there's 5 different offers, right? Then all of a sudden the owner's mind, the realtor's mind, and the owner's mind just opens up like, wow, this person is like really thinking outside the box on how they can get these deals done. And right now in this market, due to the lending situation, you have to think out the box. So the more creative you are, the better you are. And this is exactly why we created the deal analyzer. All right. So up until last year, like, we would just, as well, we would just put one offer and maybe offer some owner financing. We really didn't push a lot of it up until the last couple of years. And just in the last couple of years, we just started like, giving all these offers out. And I'm going to tell you, like in the last year, I had 2 facilities that we got owner financed. And they're huge facilities, $2.5 million facilities that we got owner finance. Seller was like, yeah, I'll seller finance. Like, I want this amount of money and I know the bank's not going to lend on this. So let me seller finance it. And it's like huge, big facilities. So If you're not running your numbers in 5 different ways and coming up with 5 different offers, you are missing out on opportunity. And I see people out there saying that the only way that they buy money is through the bank because that's how you can really, you can leverage yourself. But the truth is right now is not the time to be leveraging yourself with banks because interest rates are so high, right? And also another thing with seller financing is that I'm getting between 4 and 6% on all my deals. You can't get 6% anywhere in the market right now. I mean, you can 7.5 is a good number right now, and that's for a conventional loan at 30% off. I mean, sorry, 30% down. So that's why I really push the seller financing, and that's why I really, really push my deal analyzer, right?
Hey everybody, this is Stacy here. Thank you so much for watching this video. I am here to teach you how to get your foot into this industry. You're watching this video because you want to learn how to get started in self-storage investing, or maybe you own facilities and you want to be a better manager, a better owner. That is what I do, is I teach people how to do that. So please like this video and also subscribe, hit the subscribe button, because that's what YouTube wants. So in order for me to get out the word on how to get started in this industry, I really need your help. Again, I appreciate you listening to me, and I'm here to help you on this journey, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.